YouTubers, I'm back. Leadership. Leadership. Here's an idea that might just transform your entire career and your life. Being a leader. And in my mind, every single one of us has an obligation to show leadership daily, regardless of title or position. Isn't about being liked. It's about doing what's right. So many leaders are afraid of conflict. They have a deep-seated need to be popular and cherished. They hate ruffling feathers and making waves. They are insecure and not so comfortable living in their own skin. But great leaders are different. They fearlessly make tough calls. They speak their truth. They run their own race, making the right decisions and worrying little about public opinion. They are courage in action. I speak and write a lot about being caring and respectful of people. Treat your people well, and they'll treat your customers well. That's no-brainer. Help people get to their goals, and they'll happily help you get to yours. I'll take that value to my grave. So the best in people and see the best in people, see the best in people and be the most compassionate person you know. But being kind doesn't mean being weak. Being a good human doesn't mean that you don't need to be strong and courageous when required by the circumstances. Not once have I ever suggested that extraordinary leadership is a balance between being tender yet tough, compassionate yet courageous, part saint and part warrior, friendly yet firm. By the way, to help you get to world class professionally and personally, I've recorded an idea-rich and exceptionally practical audio program called Extraordinary Leadership, which contains my best idea on the topic. All that the best leaders really care about is being fair, doing what's right and getting results. And that brings me to my gentle suggestion to you. Do the right thing rather than doing the popular thing. The best thing to do is generally the hardest thing to do. Please remember that make the tough decisions. Speak with candor. Let underperformers know when they are underperforming. Tell your superstars how much you love them. Just be real. Being a leader isn't about being liked. It's about doing what's right. When you lead from a position of truth, justice, fairness, and excellence, you'll have your critics. Who cares? I've never seen a critic show up at a deathbed. My friend Dan Sheeman, who runs a great company called WinPlus out of Los Angeles, that we've done leadership development work with, once shared this with me. Great people build monuments from the stones that their critics throw at them. Nice point, smart guy. If I had listened to all my critics, I'd still be unhappy, lawyers locked to a desk. Thank God I didn't. That's it. Can't always listen to others. What do you evangelize? Being an evangelist has negative connotations in the world we reside in. But an evangelist, by definition, is simply someone who spread good news. It's someone who gets stuck on a big idea or a passionate cause and then walks out into his day and spread the message like a virus. It's someone who gets so engaged in doing something important that it's all he thinks about, dreams about, talks about. It's a human being who understands or overstands at the cellular level. If you have not discovered something you are willing to die for, then you are not fit to live. Wow. Listen. This trouble, like Martin Luther King Jr. meant when he said, if you have not discovered something you are willing to die for, then you are not fit to live. This troubled and uncertain world of ours needs more evangelists, human beings doing great things, blessing lives by their action, making a difference. That's profound. After my video. Yeah. Where did most people's passion for greatness go? Each of us had it as kids. We wanted to be superheroes, astronauts, poets, and painters. I wanted to become an astronaut when I was young.
Seriously?
Oh yeah, big time.
I wanted to become a ninja.
Not you, because you always had me telling you it's fake. So you don't. So
I wanted to become a ninja.
Gavin wants to become a ninja. Me, Gavin, I think you should work with wild animal,
Oh yeah.
like wildlife preservation or
Like I know this show, Big Cat Rescue.
yeah, something like that.
And they take care of big cats, big kitties, not the little kitties we know. Big kitties.
Then, as we age, life began to do its work on us. Fearful people snickered at our dreams. Disappointments began to show up. Life began to hurt us. And we began to buy into the propaganda that says we should not think too big, reach too high, and love too much. Breaks my heart to think about it, but that's exactly what happens. You are meant to shine. I believe that fiercely. You are here to find that cause, that main aim, that vital destiny that will move you to at the most visceral level and get you up at the crack of dawn with fire in your belly. You are meant to find something that your life will stand for, that will consume you, something so beautiful and meaningful that you'd be willing to take a bullet for it. It might mean developing people at work and helping them live their highest potential. It might mean being an innovator who adds outrageous value to your clients and brings cool product to the world. Your cause might involve elevating communities or helping people in need. You are here to find that cause, that main aim, that vital destiny that will move you at the most visceral level and get you up at the crack of dawn with fire in your belly. I'm an evangelist. Talk to anyone who knows me and they'll tell you that my oxygen is helping human beings lead without title and getting organizations to world class. Sure, I have my down times and hard days. Find me someone who doesn't. But mostly you'll find me full of enthusiasm, high energy, and delight at spreading my message. And I am more special than you. Am I more special than you? Absolutely not. I've just found my cause. Same like me. I've just found my cause. I don't know what your life's most important to do is. That's for you to figure out through some deep reflection, introspection, and soul searching. Doing that within a journal is a wise idea. But I do know this. When you find the mission that your life will be dedicated to, you'll wake up each day with that fire in your belly I mentioned. You won't want to sleep. You'll be willing to move mountains to make it happen. You'll find that sense of internal fulfillment that may now be missing from your life. And you'll preach that message to anyone who listens. You'll become an evangelist. Yeah. Best practice. Up at 5 a.m. 5 times a week with naps on the weekends. A 60-minute holy hour once I'm up for self-development and personal reflection. 5 big-time workouts a week. A 90 minutes massage every 7 days. world-class diet, but I eat 1 or 2 desserts every week. Life isn't meant to be too strict. And if I ever see flourless chocolate cake on the menu, I order it. Flourless chocolate cake, yeah. A period of journaling most days. Journaling builds self-awareness. I also use my journal to write my daily goals, plan and record what I'm grateful for, and capture and process new ideas along with lessons learned. A period of reading each day. Affirmation or what I call success statement throughout the day, especially in the shower. A weekly planning session. At least 1 conversation with an interesting person each week to keep my passion high and to surround myself with big ideas. He's out.